So you have kept some money aside for, 4, 3, 5 years. And you said, oh, I want to be able to invest with this money. I'm saving money for me to buy this house or to buy this land. The truth is that if you keep waiting, the longer you wait, the more the value of that property keeps increasing. What do you need to do? You need to come together with a group of other, like-minded people that want to invest in real estate and have discussions. What do we want to do? Yes, we have put together some funds and we want to invest in real estate. We all have common goals. We want to achieve the same thing. Now you now sit down and look at yourselves, look at your cash flow. How do you want this money to come in? Is it that, okay, this person has saved, this person has a mortgage, this person has cash flow, this person has a salary? You've looked at the different scenarios. Then you now come together and decide, okay, yes, we have this money. How much do we want to put in per slot? How many of us are there? How much do you want to contribute per person into achieving this goal of property ownership? Then when you have this money, you've come together, decided, then the next thing for you to do is to identify a property that you want to invest in. What property do you want to go in? Because it actually depends on how much you'll be able to raise. Then when you know how much you'll be able to raise, then you can say, okay, let us get this particular property. And if we're getting this property, what is the yield that we're going to get per year? What is the rental yield? How much are we going to be getting per year for this property? Then over a period of years, how much will this property increase in value? What will be the yield over 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years? That is how to be able to choose the right property. It's not just about looking at a beautiful 2-bedroom in a highbrow area. Yes, even if your money is able to buy that, will you be able to get the kind of returns you hope to get? Especially over a period of year, because the rental yield, the best investment to go in actually is for a property that has a yield of not less than 8%, 8 to 15% for yield per annum is the best. So once we identify a property, you now go and register your SPV. They call it special purpose vehicles. This is your CAC registration on this particular group you have formed for this particular property. So the SPV is on the property, not for the group of individuals. It's the property that the SPV is on the property. The CAC registration you're doing is for this particular property. So what you title that CAC registration is property at so-so and so-so and so-so. So all of you that are coming together are now shareholders in that particular company. The company is that property that you have registered as the SPV. The property agreement signed, everything that you need to do. You sign the agreements first before you even go to register this company. That is how to go about, in simple terms, that is how to go about getting, co-owning a property. Then these agreements have to be very, very detailed. They have to be very detailed. You make sure that every clause, everything that you need to be handled is factored into this agreement. Your exit clauses, when issues happen, when there's a conflict, what happens? When someone dies, what happens? When someone wants to exit in the middle of the whole thing, what happens? When there's when something happens to the property or something goes on, whatever situation, you must be able to capture every scenario that could go wrong in the entire life span of this particular SPV you have created. You must factor everything in. Whatever happens, in case of fraud, in case of misunderstanding, when somebody wants to leave, how do we get a replacement? Who is given the first option, to choose to take the position of the other person before you can now make it open to the public. So there are so many ways that you can actually go about it, but these are just the simple ways for us to be able to do it. So for us, we created a platform, we call it Title Shield, which helps such people that want to create, they want to be able to co-own property together. They want to create SPVs. They want to have, an investment on a property together. We help you to put together all you have, help you to even form this, this group. First of all, we check your identification. We make sure you have your KYCs. Every person that is in that particular SPV, we make sure you have, bank statements. We see your cash flow. We see where you hope for the money to come in. We help to do that. Then we help with due diligence aspect. That is where to ensure the property you're investing in is actually worth it. We'd help you to check the titles. We help you to check the yields, the rental yields. We have to check the yield over time on the property, your return on investment. We help to factor whatever issues that could go wrong. We help you fill your agreements that are already embedded in the cloud, which is on the website. So the platform has everything that would take care of the entire life cycle of that particular SPV, right from the identification of your team members or the identification of your, partners, right to exit. Exit could be everybody wants to go, right? Exit could be selling the property. Exit could be, somebody wants to step out, they need the money. Different scenarios for exit. Everything has been captured. We have that. So we have an AI, full stack of AI agents at the back end that take care of everything. We have the watch, we have the health of the platform. Everything is being captured, making sure that even if your ID is expiring, as a member of that group, we will track everything and ensure that nobody becomes a problem to the other members of that particular SPV. If there's any issue at the background, we will capture it. These AI agents track every communication. They track reminders. They track your yield, your money that's supposed to come to you, that's supposed to be paid to you through rents. Everything that has to do with the property management, whoever it is that is managing the property, the communications, the emails, everything, the entire reporting stack. Everything is done at the back end to ensure that the entire life cycle of that SPV goes without any issue, without anything stopping the success of that particular SPV. So we have factored everything in. Anything that could go wrong has been factored in. This is to ensure that your investment is safe. We do not handle your funds. Your monies are being handled by all the members of the SPV. That particular group choose about 2 or 3 people that are part of the co-ownership group. They come together and decide who are those that are going to represent us, who is going to lead us, who are those that are going to sign everything that has to do with the finances that we are dealing with. When your rents come, signing checks, communicating with the bank, those particular people, they represent the entire ownership group. So every money that has to do with that particular SPV is being handled by the members themselves. We as a platform that is TitleShield do not handle money. We only supervise, we only govern and ensure that nobody is cheated, nobody is left out. Everybody gets what is due to them as at when due. So that is basically the responsibility of the platform. This is what we handle. We onboard people. We have different aspects that we have catered to, that we cater to different needs of people. We have those that want to pay in installments. We have those that are members of a cooperative that just want to come. They have already have a means of gathering their money. They have ways of handling their funds. They just want proper governance and guidance when it comes to investing in real estate. So basically we govern, we protect, we structure, and ensure that what you have set to do can be done. We will not hold you back. We will not stop anything that you need to do. You succeed at that goal that you have set out to succeed. That is what we are out for. The website at TitleShieldPro.com, you can go there, it will onboard you from there and ensure that, right from the onboarding process, which is just signing in, we take care of everything and you are protected. From there, the platform itself, guides you through the entire process. It's user-friendly, it's very easy. And if you have we have a community platform there where you can communicate with others. You can also chat. We have the AI agents that can deal with you. We have the human loop also that handles whatever it is that has to do with what you are hoping to do. We're here to ensure that the goals you have set out to achieve, which is co-owning properties, which is co-investing with others, we ensure that that happens within your set guidelines or whatever it is that you have determined or hoped to do. That is what TitleShield is for. So if you want to, you don't have to have a group, you don't have to know anyone. You sign in, you sign up on the platform. You come in, once you do your KYC, your verifications and all that, you go in, you have different properties that are available and have different slots. You can go in, and once the slots are filled, create the SPVs in your name as shareholders. Then from there, we'll take it up. So that is what we're here for. We have seen a need, and the need is that people need investment, and they do not have enough money to invest alone. So we decided, okay, you don't have to do it alone. We can help you through the entire process from beginning to the end. We can help you find group members. We can help you identify properties that you can co-invest in. That is our responsibility. So you don't have to do it alone. Just come on board and we assign you to other people that are like-minded and have the same goals as you are. If you have a group that is already existing, but you want structure, you want to be guided, you want to know how to go about it, and you've been having challenges, or maybe you had some disputes already, we can help structure and help you through the dispute process and ensure that you have a proper structure for your co-investment. That is what we're here for. And if you have any issues, you can always reach to the team, which is always just a call or a chat away. So we're here for you. If you need to know more, you can chat us. The link is on the bio. If you need some more information, you can chat us, you can send messages, you can comment. So we're here to help you. And your goals are just a link away. Take care.